Hello there, welcome to the evening clinic. Now the time is 20 past 12 and in the background we have the subtle crackling sounds of the woodwick candle for your relaxation. We have an important bit of news, some good news. The Keeler Ophthalmoscope my standard model has been serviced, so it is in full working condition now. Now this ophthalmoscope has only 2 apertures and 2 filters, but nevertheless it comes with some wonderful clicking sounds when we alter the focusing wheel there. And the second bit of housekeeping is that I was digging through some old notes from my university files and I found this recording guide here. This technical sheet for all the things we look for when we're examining the back of the eyes. Things such as SVP, arteriolar light reflex, retinal vasculature, vitreous, the anterior chamber and the macula. So you have a little bit extra we can check tonight using the technical guide there. I'd place that to one side. And this is the recording sheet we're working from tonight. A range of areas to cover. After each test I'll be taking some written notes and I'm going to keep it soft spoken, maybe some medical mumbling involved as well. So let's have a look at the Keeler standard ophthalmoscope. Maybe a little bit of brightness involved. First start, just checking the media, crystalline lens, cornea, the pupil margin and the iris appearance, excellent. Coming closer, focusing on the vitreous, the jelly part of the eye. A little closer still to nerve it, to distinguish between the arteries and veins, looking for the venous pulsation, the spontaneous venous pulsation that is present around 12 o'clock. And cupping 1/6 feels fine. The mid-peripheral zones, vessels are distinct under the margins there, lovely. Okay, just going to alter the aperture. This is the spot aperture, a smaller light. Just want you to look into this small light, foveal light reflex, signs of any modelling, pigment changes, flat, protrusion or hemorrhaging in the macular area. Now just to check the arteriolar light reflex and to grade that, I'm going to switch to the red free filter. Look straight. Okay, so wonderful there. The reflex within the vessels. Excellent. And sticking the mid-peripheral vessels there. Grade 0 nipping. And evidence of any tortuosity. No smooth crossing. Excellent. And let's have a look at the peripheral retina. I can look up. Just no retinal tears, breaks, atrophic holes. Look right. Clear now drusen on the temporal side. I can look to the left. That's the nasal side. Look down for me, please. Your retina. Maybe a tiny atrophic hole. 4 disc diameters away. Certainly not a tear. No signs of any lattice degeneration or any drusen in any quadrants. Excellent. Okay, let's switch to your left eye. Okay, first of all, media analysis. This is the cornea. It's now scarring or KPs, the endothelium. Crystalline lens. And then just checking the vitreous humour. Checking that there's no pigments there. Maybe a few floaters, but no asteroid hyalosis type. Okay, let's down a bit. Let's have a look at the optic nerve head. Certainly not bowed back. Notching, no bayoneting, no bits. Vessels are distinct at the crossing. Estimate the cupping to be 0.5. Just checking arteries and veins on the optic nerve head. Red free filter there. Mid-peripheral zone. Okay, maybe a little bit of tortuosity. Just nasally. That's one area. No evidence of any nipping, and the AV ratio is likely 3 to 4. Excellent. I'm going to change to the spot aperture now. Just look into the light, please. Just checking the macula. There's no pigment irregularities, no mottling. Very dim foveal light reflex. There's no hemorrhaging, no drusen, no edema. Excellent. To go back to the larger aperture here. Look to your right side now. To the left. Let's look up. So many shoot tears, percolated tears, looking down. Excellent. So that's ophthalmoscopy completed. Now do need to record the results down, so just give me a moment, please. Media, clear, reduce humour clear. On the left we had a few wispy floaters. Otherwise the lens cornea was clear. Optic nerve had pink and defined. The CD ratio 0.6 in the left, 0.5 in the right. Macula clear and healthy. Vessels 3 to 4. Just going to note the area of tortuosity. The diagram there at one junction, the left eye, and the small atrophic hole located in that eye there. No need to worry about that. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to inspect your ears using the Keeler Vista ophthalmoscope. Okay, this has a few more apertures, so I'm just going to visually inspect your right ear there, checking the size and shape, and just ensuring there's no lesions or pigmentation. Okay, any tenderness there? And what about there? Excellent. And for the left ear. Okay. We have symmetry. No lesions. Concha tragus lobule helix. Okay, any tenderness there? And any tenderness here? Excellent, that's the visual inspection complete. Important that we do some otoscopy to look through the canal, medial and lateral portions. We can get the specula to stay secure there. Okay, let's have a look at this right here. So this is just the medial portion, good. A little bit deeper laterally through to the middle ear there, through to the tympanic membrane. Excellent. Well, it's fairly white. There's minimal wax, in fact. That's a normal amount present there. Okay, for the left ear, please. First medial portion. So there's no scarring there. And then through to the lateral part. And through to the eardrum there. Again, that's pearly white. Normal degree of wax there. Excellent. So let's take some notes. The ears and otoscopy there. So we have symmetry, no signs of any lesion. No reported tenderness in those key areas. Just going to illustrate the wax amount there, give it a grade. And then through to the tympanic membrane. That was pearly white. No signs of any tympanosclerosis. Pars flaccida. Flaccida. Excellent, so that's the ears completed. Now back to the eyes. I want to perform some retinoscopy. Just check the device. Just ensure that there's no scissor movements present. That's negative. So let's introduce some lenses. Going off your last prescription, you were long-sighted with a little bit of astigmatism. Let's start with this lens. Just look into the distance, please. And I'm just going to try and find your ocular prescription there. Just by sweeping the light. Accounting for working distance there. +1 hyperopia thus far. I'm just combining two lenses here for the checking of the spherical and cylindrical element next. And we're going to increase cylinder power. Continue looking straight. Okay, +1 minus R75 at 90. Now for the left eye, please. I need to change the base unit there. The battery just went on us. Have to be prepared in this job. Okay, and we're back with some light. I'm going to start with the +250 lens there. Okay, I'm going to reduce to the 225 there, thank you. Look straight ahead. Sorry about the brightness. To +R50 here. After accounting for the working distance. Now for the cylindrical element, please. So we have some neutralisation now. Excellent. So that completes retinoscopy. Good job. So for the prescription there, spherical +50, minus R50 and 90 in the left, for the right +1, then minus R75 cylinder at 90 degrees. We have a hypermetropic finding, a little bit of astigmatism, more hypermetropic in the right eye, +1, left minus R50. And that little bit of astigmatism, excellent. What do we have next? We're going to do some facial sensations. I have two applicators here, the soft, say soft and sharp. So this is the soft, this is the sharp. Close the eyes, I want you to say which one you feel. Excellent. You can open your eyes now. You did very well there. So facial sensations are normal. Okay, before I let you leave the clinic, it is imperative that I check your intraocular pressures with some contact tonometry using the Perkins. So I'm going to instill some anaesthetic drops. This is lidocaine fluorescein, noting the time, 12:41. Looking up for me, please. Just stick ever so slightly, and I'll leave your eyes slightly yellow afterwards. We'll drain through the tear ducts and the capillae into the nasolacrimal sac. Let's take a few blinks to give you a few seconds. I'll set up the Perkins. So a nice clean sterile probe here. It's going to make gentle contact with the anterior surface of the cornea for a few seconds. To keep it as steady as possible, looking through the viewing portal and reading of the intraocular pressures by observing the Myers. So your job is to look straight, both eyes open, breathe normally please. Just very gentle corneal contact. At the focusing wheel there, I have a reading of 10 mil of mercury. Okay, look straight ahead again. Let's do your left intraocular pressure. As gentle as possible. And for the left, 12 mil of mercury, thank you. So right 10 mil of mercury, left 12 mil of mercury, drops was lidocaine fluorescein, the time is 12:42 AM. Okay, so we've covered the key areas there for tonight. We've done Ophthalmoscopy, Otoscopy, Retinoscopy, facial sensations, and Perkins tonometry there. So I'm pretty sure I'll see you again for some more tests in the evening clinic. You're now free to go, thank you.